So, hello everyone again with another PvT game here submitted by Key, and his description in his submission was normal PvT. It's my worst matchup and I don't really know what I should do differently. I hope you can give me some advice. Short, sweet, and to the point, wondrous. So, let's get right into this. So as we can see, like the last game I just did, I actually forget what, oh, he's diamond, okay. This is another diamond game. So he's doing a pretty similar build. He's actually getting a second gas though, at what looked like it was 19 or something like that, which is standard if you go for a two gas, one base build. So let's see what actually what's our Terran player doing real quick. So he's doing a normal 1x expand as well. All right. So let's see where you go with this. You got double early gas. Let's see what you make use of that with. So you're getting an early stalker, you get the mothership core out. That's all nice and dandy. And we're gonna expand. That's alright. Alright. There goes the expansion. And what's this doing? A robo. Alright, I don't see the reason to get this early gas if we're just gonna go standard robo. You could easily get enough gas to support all this with just one gas, even with the sentry. So this is cute. I don't mind this at all, as long as it doesn't pull away from your macro or anything. That's being greedy. Don't want to accidentally lose that. The second and third gateway are a little late because we have such early gas. We don't actually have as much mineral income, and we have a shit ton of gas banked up, which is unnecessary. Should always, yeah, good. I was gonna say you should always do that. Alright, so Robo Bay, and nope, I guess not. We're not doing anything with that. Alright, so we're scouting this game. That's very nice, unlike that other game. I want to make sure that these observers are here and here to scout for drops. That one's just going into nowhere. We have a lot of observers. No, we don't. Wait, did one die over here? I'm good. Yeah, it probably ran into the turret. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so yeah, this is good. That's nice. That stalker should go home. There's no need to have it there anymore. It should really be defending drops. These gases are very late. Ooh, wow, these are very, 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 very late. I was gonna say, it seemed, I was wondering, like, you don't have enough gas, so maybe this 2 gases in the beginning was alright, but then I saw how late your 3rd and 4th gases are, and that's why you can't get Colossus and range at the same time, which is bad. So you want to get these earlier, and you're not even saturating them when you did get them in the first place, so that's why you're still not saturating them. That's really terrible. That's actually extremely bad. The double forge is late. Usually when you do like this Colossus, normal to Colossus style, you get your Robo Bay, and then you get the double forge like midway by the time the Robo Bay is done, about, or a little bit after. But since we don't have gas, we can't even make use of that anyway, so that's bad. These gateway timings are very perfectly done, so that's good. And he's doing a normal 10-minute, 11-minute push. So yeah, you can see you're gas starved. I don't know what to say else except that you didn't put guys in gas. You're currently trying to support a 2-base economy or army with only a 1-base economy of gas, and you can't do that. As you can see, no upgrades are going because you don't have the gas, and you're getting shield, which is different. I'm not quite sure. And armor. Okay, that's very interesting. Shield is very unnecessary in this early in the game. It's much more expensive. It's 50-50 more, and it doesn't really serve a purpose this early. That just means our +1. That means our attack upgrades are going to be later and delayed in general. And the +1 shield doesn't really add any extra benefit than just having +1 armor. It's only really if you're going for like air compositions or like ridiculously heavy Archon compositions, but even then it's kind of weird to do that. So you always get +1 attack and armor, not shields. So we see this coming. Where's our mothership core? This should be in the middle of our two bases, so we can easily overcharge both these nexuses from one point. I think it's like right here. Or like here, yeah, like right here is where it can reach both without hardly ever moving. Okay, so this is a bit risky, just leaving our front completely wide open like this. We don't need to send our entire army back. As you can see, yep, he's just going to stim up now. And losing the Nexus, so that's really bad. Oh! Almost lost the Nexus. He really should have actually committed to that, I think. And then just boosted away. So yeah, then this is happening again because we don't have Stalkers because we didn't get gas for all eternity. Also, Overcharge has still not been used in the main. We need to be using that to its full advantage. And he's got his third already set up. Why am I on that tab? That's a boring tab. Okay. Alright, so wonderful. We have +1 shields now. That's going to be extremely helpful. Not. Holy shit, that's a lot of medevacs. Why isn't he making... Okay, now he's making Vikings. I was going to say. Does he want to die? Alright, so we have no anti-air. Except for 2 sentries. That's bad. When you're going for Colossus, you really need some Stalkers. Oh, that's still out as well. Still, alright. You need Stalkers, otherwise the Colossi are just gonna get targeted by the Vikings almost instantly. And once those are dead, then you pretty much lose. So you need a good amount of Stalkers to be able to focus on the Vikings. So the force fields were pretty decent, but at this point they're hurting us more than they're helping us, so we should really back off. As you can see, these units are getting sectioned off, and those ones are getting picked off a little bit. Alright, just now getting some more Stalkers, that's good. Should really continue to make those. That battle could have gone a lot better if we had Stalkers. We could have just pulled back these elves. Oh, this is nice, I didn't even see this at all. I'm sorry. Oops, not paying attention. Let's go back to that. This is very nice. I like this a lot. A lot of people do not utilize this kind of thing. We kill a lot of workers here, don't we? Meantime, this battle is happening in the top. He does pull the workers away, so not as much done, but still a pretty good hit. That's good. I like that. Very nice. Sexy. Good dude. But yeah, as I was saying, if we had Stalkers in this fight, we could have done that nice section off, moved the Zealots away and everything else away, and just have the Stalkers up front sniping down the Vikings one by one, because they were still targeting the Colossi during the duration of that entire battle. And yeah, they could have gone very nicely. And then we could have actually like followed him and committed, since we would have had Stalkers. What's our probe count at? 68, not bad. Especially considering the position we were in earlier on. So yeah, see how you're not really doing anything with this +1 shield, and how you're now down a +1 attack when he's going to be at +3 attack before you. Yeah, that's why you should be getting +1 attack first. Okay, so let's go back here. So that we actually see this battle. So he's got 2-2, you've got 2-1-2. Actually, now you have something just finished. Alright, so this is a very awkward engagement point where you still only have 5 Stalkers when he has a lot of Vikings. Templar do not have Storm. You didn't get Storm? We didn't get Storm. You should get Storm. So yeah, our Stalker count is extremely low to deal with this number of Vikings, and we have a lot of Colossi, so the more Colossi you make, the more Stalkers you need to make to be able to defend those Colossus. And again, this is a very awkward engagement point. Like, we're getting kind of funneled in this weird position with this like choke, this opening thing kind of constricting our movement, all bunching us up in this little area. And so our Zealots are kind of streamlining one by one into their entire army, which is bad. And you continue with that, which is very bad. So now, these excuse me, these Zealots are charging forward at this army, and the rest of it's getting caught up behind the Stalkers. that are trying to focus these Vikings down. And the Colossi are just kind of derping around doing nothing. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's an observer getting shot with a Viking. That's hilarious. So yeah, all these Zealots are going to die. All this is going to be left behind, minus like a Colossi or two, because these aren't going to die anytime soon. Because we only have 5 Stalkers. And then we're going to be in a terrible position. I'm just predicting that's exactly how this battle goes. And lo and behold, it does. Actually, every Colossus does, because you didn't even focus the Vikings completely. We don't have Storm, so these should be being morphed into Archons. If not, then they should be attempting to make feedbacks, which they are not. I just lost them, right? That's not good. How many gateways do we have? Not enough. So yeah, at this point it's pretty much over. We don't have the gateway count to adequately reinforce against a composition like this, and with the army control that was so sloppy, and the army composition that was so inefficient versus what he had, pretty much got us rolled over. If you went to Storm right away after you saw that he was making a lot of Vikings and didn't really commit on the stock, like the Stalker count would have been okay. If you went straight to Storm and actually got Storm, that would have been really good because he didn't have a single ghost in his entire army. Does he even have a Ghost Academy? Oh, he's actually he's got a lot of them. But anyway, he doesn't actually have ghosts, so Storm would have absolutely rolled this army very hard. And that would have been all nice, but that did not happen. And let's just watch this end. Bop. Awesome. So yep. Better composition. What else was even that? What happened in this game? Better composition, and defend the drops better by splitting up your army appropriately. Oh yeah, get guys in gas. Remember that. That was pretty much like, that kind of ended the game before it really happened, since our army composition was so screwed up from the beginning. So yeah, remember to do that. Sweet. Thanks for watching.